It is no exaggeration to say that his crimes are the stuff of nightmares.
Prosecutors accuse Vance Boelter of meticulously planning the assassination of Minnesota lawmakers.
Boelter faces federal and state charges of murder and attempted murder.
It's a chilling attack on our democracy, on our way of life.
From CBS News headquarters in New York, this is the CBS Evening News.
Good evening. I'm John Dickerson.
I'm Maurice Dubois.
A federal prosecutor today laid out what he called the chilling details of the alleged plot by Vance Boelter to assassinate Minnesota lawmakers. And he revealed Boelter showed up over the weekend at the homes of 4 legislators in all.
He is charged with the murder of State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband, and the attempted murder of State Senator John Hoffman and his wife.
Notebooks were found indicating the alleged plot was months in the planning, meticulous planning, and containing the names of dozens of elected officials.
What was not found in these writings, the prosecutor said, is a clear motive, but he called it a political assassination. Lilia Luciano is in Minneapolis following the investigation tonight. Lilia?
Well, today, Boelter showed up in federal court for the first time. He appeared calm, confident. It's like he understood everything. We heard him there ask the judge for a public defender since he could not afford an attorney. It's the first time that we've seen him since that massive manhunt came to an end when he surrendered, crawling out of the woods last night in a woods area near his home.
It is no exaggeration to say that his crimes are the stuff of nightmares.
Not 2, but 4 Minnesota state lawmakers were allegedly targeted by 57-year-old Vance Boelter. The suspect arrived at their homes after midnight on Saturday with the intent to kill, according to acting U.S. Attorney Joseph Thompson.
Boelter stalked his victims like prey. He went to their homes, held himself out as a police officer, and shot them in cold blood.
Prosecutors say the suspect was wearing a realistic-looking face mask, tactical gear, and was disguised as a police officer when he arrived at the home of his first target, State Senator John Hoffman.
Boelter shot him repeatedly. Boelter then shot Miss Hoffman repeatedly.
The couple was seriously wounded. Their daughter called police. It was then that officers went to check on other lawmakers' homes. It was at his 4th stop, Representative Melissa Hortman's house, where he carried out what officials call a political assassination of the former state House Speaker and her husband. Investigators say a search of the suspect's SUV turned up 5 more firearms and ammunition. Notebooks were also found containing a list of more than 45 lawmakers from Minnesota and beyond, as well as abortion rights advocates. After sightings near the suspect's property on Sunday night, SWAT teams searching the adjacent woods used surveillance technology, including infrared cameras, to track his location down. We spoke with his childhood friend and roommate, David. Can you talk about his politics a little bit?
Well, everyone's calling him a Democrat. He's not a Democrat. He would be offended if people called him a Democrat.
David told us that Boelter was a born-again Christian, that he was very conservative, but that he didn't seem lately overtly political. He told us many more explanations, gave us many more explanations as to why he wanted to state on the record that he's a Democrat, because apparently there were some narratives online that seemed to indicate the contrary. Now, police are not yet talking about a motive. He's next due in court on June 27th.